Alright, so here's a little story. It's about a raccoon, and, it's a little raccoon, it's a little baby raccoon, and one day he went on a trip, because he always wanted to be an eagle, but, his mom wouldn't let him be an eagle, so he went on a trip, and he came to this little town, and there was a bunch of mushrooms growing in the little town. And he went to the high master of the village. He went to the high master's little hut. And the high master was meditating. And there was incense burning all over the place. And the little raccoon was like, "High master, I want to meet an eagle. What do I gotta do?" So the high master was like, the high master said, "You gotta eat the mushrooms if you want to fly." Yeah, you gotta eat the mushrooms. So the little raccoon went out and ate as many mushrooms as he could. And he started spinning around, and the air was flying underneath his arms, and he was up there, he was freaking high and flying and everything. And he came back down. And he's like, "High master, I want to be an eagle again. How do I fly again?" The high master's like, "If you really want to fly, if you really want to fly, you gotta go to the mushroom forest, way on the other side of the Red River." So the little raccoon was heading across the forest for the Red River, and he got there, and there was a beaver. And beaver's like, "If you want to go across the river, you gotta bring me 10 of the best nuts." And so he goes and looks around the forest, and he comes across this little squirrel. He's like, "Little squirrel, I need 10 nuts." The little squirrel's like, "Why do you need 10 nuts?" It's like, "Because I need 10 nuts so I can go across the river." And little squirrel's like, "Oh, why are you going across the river?" He's like, "'Cause I'm going to the mushroom forest so I can learn how to fly." So he's like, "Well, can I come with you?" And he's like, "Sure." So the little squirrel gave him 10 nuts, and they went to the beaver, and the beaver carried him across the river. They walked across the forest, and as they did, the trees got smaller, and the grass got taller. And then, there was little bitty red things, and they were like shrimpy little mushrooms in the ground. But as they walked farther, the mushrooms got bigger, bigger till they were tall as the trees had been. And they began to eat the mushrooms, and they began to spin and fly higher and higher. They were getting pretty freaking high. And they just twisted around and around and around and around. They came back down, and they lived the rest of their days figuring out how to fly.